Hello, this is the 101st edition of Catch of the Day, available on the Branch Talk YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue with the reading of a book written by Doug Mitchell and Steve Penners, entitled The Return of the Shekinah, The Seven Thunders. Starting at the top of page 29, in summary, we see that after the angel of the Lord went through two movements, one with the right foot, the first angel's message, and one with the left foot, the second angel's message, and then gave the midnight cry, and before the angel lifted his hand to heaven, revealed the truth of the investigative judgment in the heavenly sanctuary, and swore by the Creator, revealed the truth of the Sabbath, the third angel's message, that seven thunders should have uttered their voices. And what they uttered would have been sealed for an undisclosed period of time. By this it is quite clear that in the complete fulfillment of this prophecy, in its application to the beginning of the Advent movement, and after the primary phases of the first and second angel's messages and the midnight cry had done their work, bringing the people to the Day of Atonement, October 22nd, 1844, and before the third angel pointed the way into the most holy place, first published in April 1846 in the Daystar and Broadsides, the seven thunders had to be revealed, uttered to someone who, like John, had the testimony of Jesus, the spirit of prophecy. And to complete the fulfillment of the prophecy, the seven thunders would have been sealed up for an unknown period of time. Note: the date of the publication of the visions is the prominence here, rather than the actual date of the visions themselves, because the visions would have had little or no effect if they were not published. Remember, it is 1840 that is given for the beginning of the first angel's message. See Spirit of Prophecy, Volume 4, page 222, and not 1831, when William Miller first presented it to a few individuals. As with the rest of the book of Revelation, the seven thunders would be uttered as a symbolical representation of truths contained in the books of the Bible. So after October 22nd, 1844, and before February 1846, in fulfillment of prophecy, the seven thunders uttered their voices. Revelation 10, verse 3. A young girl, Ellen G. Harmon White, was given two visions about a year apart, in 1844 and December 1845, which were a delineation of events in the Advent movement. The first vision commences with the midnight cry of 1844 and does not include the whole movement, beginning with the first and second angel's messages of 1840 to 1844. In her second vision, the seven thunders uttered their voices in symbolical language and were sealed until January 1992, 147 years later, the length of Jacob's lifetime. Genesis 47, verse 28. These two visions were first published in the form in which they are presented to a brother for his personal comfort in his trying time, and were not intended for general circulation. In that presentation, which later appeared in the Daystar Extra, and A Word to the Little Flock, the two visions were connected together to portray one long series of events. They also appear this way in early writings, though there are a few differences in the wording. They appear in Life Sketches, Spiritual Gifts Volume 2, and Testimonies Volume 1, as two separate visions, one entitled My First Vision, and the second, Visions of the New Earth. In these three, also, the language varies a little. This presentation of the second vision follows the wording as it is in the Word to the Little Flock. The vision appears by a superficial reading to be a revelation of things and events which will transpire after the millennium, and has been previously understood to be just that. It is this situation which has caused the real truth therein to be sealed up, not understood for what it is. In the book of Daniel, the time prophecies were sealed until the appropriate time. Page 30. Regardless of the fact that they were there for the people to read. Thus it has been with the seven thunders. Though they have been heard, revealed, their true meaning has been sealed. Very interesting. Take care.